Yeah, grew up a Cubs fan, went to my first game when I was 6, and really 2008, we were told that the Cubs would be having a road to Wrigley game for a minor league game. We're hoping we were the team, obviously being so close to Chicago, and we caught word that May, I want to say. Your heart definitely skips a beat, and I'm not even on the team. I'm thinking this, like, I'm excited. Wait till our guys find out that they're playing at Wrigley Field later that summer. I'm going to go out on a limb and say some of the guys, when they heard about it, were almost hoping they weren't going to get promoted, the few weeks ahead, just so they could be in that game. But those of us who knew we'd be there, it was fantastic. Walking onto the field for the first time was a thrill. There were some work responsibilities really that afternoon with media and taking photos and really documenting the whole event for me personally. But definitely packed my glove, told myself if I could get 10 minutes once those responsibilities were done to get out on the field and help out with batting practice. And by help out, I mean literally being in the outfield with my glove. Our manager that year is a Chicago native, so it had to have meant something for him to be at home plate exchanging a lineup card with Ryne Sandberg at Wrigley Field in the first ever minor league game. I know it meant something for our players, for fans, for our front office. I guess there maybe was a gimmick element just in the fact that 2 minor league teams playing the first ever minor league baseball game at Wrigley Field, but it was authentic. It was real. It was deep. It was felt by a lot of fans who were there. The game ended in a tie. The skies just opened up, I want to say, in the 10th inning, and they actually resumed the game the next night in Peoria, which was very fitting. It was almost like no team lost on that night, and that was true for both teams. It had to have been a thrill. It was a thrill for our front office. It was a legitimate crowd. I think there were 32,000 people there. You might never get that opportunity again. I'll certainly go to more Cubs games as a fan, but there's going to be partitions and there's going to be ushers and security guards that I won't be able to get past. But that day, all of us really had a golden ticket. We were able to go anywhere. I made just made a special mental note really that afternoon to just try to soak up as much of it as I can in different parts of the park. Spent a couple innings down in the dugout with our trainer, spent a couple innings up in the press box with our media, took a lap around, sat in the bleachers. I'd never been in the bleachers at a Cubs game before, so I was always curious to see that perspective, but just made special notes to just bottle it up as much as I can, experience the thrill of it, and it was a legitimate promotion. It was just so neat to be a part of.